Hello and good evening. It is 8 p.m. Wednesday evening, and we are bringing you the Megan and Ryan Power Hour. Thanks for joining us. Just got a couple of things here to do right quick, but thank you guys for joining us. And if you guys are watching us live, make sure you drop us that hashtag live, and also let us know where it is that you're joining in from. You know, tonight is going to be an exceptional show. I think we're going to talk about a few things that I think a lot of people might be going through, and you know, even if you're just starting out or trying to figure out how to get started with things, I think a lot of the information that we will have tonight will help everyone. Whether, again, like I said, you're just starting out or you're trying to figure out what to do next in your business. All right, so come join us for our Power Hour. All right, awesome. Subi, thanks for joining us. Carolyn, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Hey, Hack, we got Hack in the house. Awesome, awesome. So, again, thank you guys for joining us with the Megan and Ryan Power Hour. Once again, here I am. It is Ryan. Flying solo tonight. Megan is still just feeling a bit uncomfortable. We'll just go with that for right now. So, as she giggles from the other side of the room, as I can hear her. So, you know, we have been doing this thing for a couple of years. A lot of you know who we are. I've got Mark Christie. Thank you for joining us. Let's see here. Who else? I think we mentioned Carolyn. But, you know, again, when we started this, we had no idea this would be where it is at this point. You know, we've taken this online business, this affiliate marketing thing, you know, 2.5 years later to a multi-six-figure business for us. And now what we do is we try to help you guys figure out what it is that you need to be doing in your business. And the reason why we do this every Monday and Wednesday night is to be able to be accessible for you guys. We know that you are working in your business, and we want to make sure that you guys have the answers that you need to be successful, just like we are. So that's why we do this. So again, if you guys have any questions whatsoever throughout the evening, make sure that you drop them in the comments. We'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Also, we are simulcasting to our TikTok audience as well. So you guys over on TikTok, if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to drop them in the comments. We'll be happy to answer those as well. So again, thanks for joining us. One of the questions that I get quite often is, hey, I just started with this stuff. All of a sudden, I'm seeing an influx of friend requests. What's going on? So what I want to tell you is we had the same thing happen for us. The very same thing happened for us when we first got started. And I'm like, all right, what the heck is going on? We did not promote a whole lot on Facebook when we first started. All right. So it was kind of new for us. But once we got things going, we started to say, all right, we're going to use our Facebook account. We started getting all kinds of friend requests. And so I get this question a lot from new people that just get started. What do I do with them? Do I accept them? Are they legit? Are they really trying to help me? All of these questions. And the answer to that is, I wish there was a solid yes or no answer to that, but there isn't. Because here's the truth of the matter. When you get started in online business, you start putting yourself out there, whether you're working with Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, anything, people are going to reach out to you, all right? As you start to join different communities so that you can learn this stuff, right? We talk with people all the time about joining other communities, your community, your tribe. That's what you want to build, right? And to be able to do that, you have to join, you know, groups, other communities, so that, one, you can ask questions of. That's a big thing. It's a big help. You know, being able to ask questions. You want to be able to ask questions, right? That's how we progress in our business. Unfortunately, for the affiliate marketing industry, there are a lot of helpful people out there. But there are also a lot of people that you need to be cautious of. Okay? So all those friend requests that you're being inundated with, and you go, well, should I accept them? Should I not? Sure, go ahead and accept them. But just be cautious of what it is that they may be after. A lot of people out there will go and say, hey, I see that you're in the same community as I am. You're in the same groups that I am. That must mean that you're an affiliate marketer, or you must be an online business. And at the entry level, it looks like somebody that's maybe genuine and trying to help. And there are people out there that do try to help, but there are also people out there that have learned that you can go into different communities and groups to find your sales, to find your leads. And while that is acceptable, as an individual that is just getting started in this, you need to be able to recognize which is which. Is it somebody that's truly trying to help me? Or is it somebody that's trying to pitch me, trying to sell me? So you got to be cautious. Now, a lot of times what we will do is we'll do the play along game and see what it is that they're looking for. See if they're truly there to help. Ask questions of them. Ask them questions that I would not for sure know if they're going to give me the right answer to it. Hang on here a second. I got a couple of questions here. Hack on Facebook. Have you tried to use LinkedIn to get leads? We personally have not used LinkedIn, but I do know several other people that have, and are doing really well with it. Let's see. I've got another one over here. I think this is Subi. I only have maybe 2 hours a day or 14 a week available for my side gig with my career. Is this worth pursuing? Definitely. I would say yes. It's about promote a product for affiliates and learn to do in my time. Yep. Repeat process with your community. Yes, exactly. So yes to all of those. Okay. So when we first got started, we talked about doing things, only taking a couple of hours a day, maybe, whether it takes you, a couple of hours to message your leads, whether it takes you a couple of hours to figure out how to build your funnels, do some learning. Okay. When we first started, we talked to people about, hey, if you can take 1 to 2 hours a day to start in this business, you'd be amazed at where you will be 6 to 12 months from now. And it's true. But the thing of it is, you have to be consistent in what it is that you are doing day in and day out. Okay? You can't just do, like with the posting of content. A lot of people say, well, I posted yesterday. All right, what did you post today? You need to make sure that you're posting every single day. Well, what do I post? That's a good question. Whether you're posting engagement posts or call to action posts, story posts, and even some result posts. You want to do a wide range of things so that you can engage your audience. Those call to action posts are amazing to have. Okay. And the reason why we want those call to action posts is because we want people to reach out to us. We want them to talk with us and see what's going on. Okay. So that's why we do the call to action posts. It gives us that opportunity to actually speak with people as they're asking their questions. Okay. Power of number people in group. On that one, as I think, Subi, you asked that. Power of number people in group. I'm not quite sure what you're asking there. As far as like, is it powerful to have like a certain amount in there, or if you're asking if you should have a number of maybe powerful people in there. I'm not quite sure what you're asking there. If you could clarify, I would be happy to answer. Let's see. Check over here on TikTok and see if we've got anybody over there that has a question right quick. Let's do that. Go live. Give me just a second, guys. All right, there we go. Now I can see the comments coming in. I believe Megan has joined us over on TikTok, haven't you? All right, awesome. Going to kind of help moderate over there? All right, awesome. So again, if you guys have any questions, over on the TikTok audience, feel free to drop those questions in the comments. Megan is actually moderating those comments as well. She has joined me as her Megan recommend account. So awesome. But again, as we kind of go through this, there's a few things that people need whenever you get started with this. Obviously, we know that you need to have a sales funnel. You got to have an email autoresponder. One of the big things is you got to have a product. You got to have a decent product that you can promote. All right. We've talked about this several times on the Power Hour as far as having something that you can get behind and say, hey, yes, I believe that this product will help people. That's one of the things that the reason why we use the product that we have and we promote the product that we do. And we actually promote several different products. We were talking about this a little bit on Monday. We've got a lot of different products that we promote. Some of them are software tools. Some of them are courses. Some of them are coaching programs. Really depends on what people are needing and looking for. All right. We are in the Make Money Online niche, which I do believe is one of the most profitable niches in affiliate marketing. And I recommend everybody start there because it is one of the most profitable niches in affiliate marketing. And why not start in something that is proven to work and help you make money, right? Once you master that and are able to promote products in the Make Money Online niche, and go out and promote whatever it is you want. Whether you've got a passion for outdoors or DIY stuff, gardening, woodworking, whatever it is, if you got a passion for it, once you learn how to do affiliate marketing successfully, again, in the Make Money Online niche, go out and do whatever it is that you want. Find what it is that you're passionate about, okay? I have no problems with that whatsoever, and I encourage people to do that. But if you're just now getting started and you're trying to figure things out, go ahead, check out some stuff in the Make Money Online niche. We got several different products, okay? The thing of it is, if you want to be successful in affiliate marketing, here's the thing. You're probably going to be promoting a product that a lot of other people are promoting as well. And that's okay. One of the first products that we started promoting, a lot of people asked to say, well, isn't that the same course that one guy's talking about? Or, hey, isn't that the same $7 thing that I see everywhere here on TikTok? It might be, okay? The reason why you see it so much is because it works. People actually want it, okay? If people didn't want it and the program didn't work, then it wouldn't be around. People wouldn't be selling it. People wouldn't be buying it. It wouldn't last very long, okay? So you want to find something that a lot of people are promoting, that a lot of people are talking. You want some buzz around something. You want to have a product that people want. Now, how do you go out and how do you promote something that a lot of other people are promoting? How do you stand out from everybody else? It's easy. Make your offer more sexier than anybody else's offer. Okay? We can all offer the same product. Hey, here's this course that's going to help you learn how to do this. Hey, there's this course that's going to help you learn how to do this. That's all fine and dandy. Offer something to go along with that. Now, I know a lot of you are out there asking, going, hey, well, how do I offer something when I don't even know what it is that I'm doing? I'm just getting started. I promise you, you have information and you have things that you can offer people, all right? If you're already at a point where you're promoting something, which means you're creating content, you've got landing pages or a funnel, you've more than likely started an email sequence, you know things. You have learned things to get things started. You know more than the person that hasn't even started yet. So guess what? You can actually offer help. One of the most powerful things that somebody can offer that is just starting out is one-on-one help. And I truly believe this. This is really what kind of helped Megan and I when we first got started. The ability to actually get on a Zoom call with somebody and help them out, to be able to answer their questions and talk with them, I'm telling you right now, is more valuable than any course or any product that you're going to offer somebody. So, if you're offering a course, you're promoting a course or a program to help teach someone, make that offer a little bit sexier and say, hey, as a bonus, I'm going to offer some one-on-one coaching with that. Now, you can offer this for a few days. You can offer this for a couple of months, whatever you feel is necessary. Whatever you feel is going to help you make that offer a little bit better than just the next person that's offering the same product or maybe the same program. So hopefully this is making sense for some of you guys. You know, I know that a lot of you already know that we offer an outstanding bonus package for the program that we promote. And it basically separates us and stands us out from everybody else that promotes this same program. Now, the program that I'm talking about is the program that is led by our 7-figure mentor. And it's a program that we joined a few months ago. And even though we were already successful affiliate marketers, we wanted to join this program because we were hearing some buzz about it. And we wanted to know more about it. So we did some research. We learned what it was about, what was in it. And we come to find out there was a lot of things in there that other programs were missing. And a big part of that was support. But one of the biggest things that really enticed us was the fact that there were some pretty big bonuses being offered out into this program. Now, that wasn't the big reason to join this program. We wanted to learn information. So we joined the program to learn. But as we joined the program, that gave us the opportunity to be able to turn around and promote that program. Now, I know that this is where it kind of gets into that whole, well, this must be pyramid thing, this must be MLM and things like that. No. When you're in the make money online niche, your goal is to have products that will help people make money online. And Megan and I have been through a lot of different programs. We've been through different coaches. We've been through different programs. Some of them are good. Some of them weren't so good. As we've gone through these, there are certain things that we're like, all right, this program has kind of this that's good about it, you know? The videos are really good. The sales side of things are really good. Really learned some good information here. Then we go over to another program. All right, the information is good. We learned some stuff, but the video course portion of it really wasn't that great. Maybe the course side of it wasn't built out the way that we thought it might needed to be built out. Okay? Maybe it wasn't as user-friendly as something else. So as we've gone through these programs, we've found certain things that are good and certain things that are bad. So when we looked into the current program that we offer people, it checked off all the marks that we look for, and it also offered that support. It is a higher-end coaching program, and it is for the person that is just beginning, or we'll even call it the pro that maybe have been doing affiliate marketing for a couple of years. Maybe you're just not seeing the results that you're looking for. So when we saw this program, it's like, all right, cool. Let's see what we can get with this program. What can we learn from this program? What is in here that we haven't learned already? So we got in there. It's like, all right, we hadn't really learned a whole lot about promoting on Facebook. Facebook was something that we really hadn't done. And now here we are a few months later, and we do our lives twice a week. Actually, 3 times a week. We do it with our other coaches on Thursdays. We figured out different tactics and strategies on what to do with Facebook. A lot of people start promoting on Facebook, and the first thing they want to do is take their reels or their videos from over on TikTok and just repurpose them, put them on reels, and then they say they're promoting on Facebook. And while that's true, there's a whole lot more strategy to it. A whole lot more. Optimizing your Facebook profile. Making sure that when people find you on Facebook, they know where to go. Know how to get to where you want them to go. Know where your links are at. Give them the information that they're looking for. All these different things. And that was some of the things that we learned in this new program. Other things that we have learned is checking your ego at the door. This is a big one. Because, like I mentioned, this is for people that maybe have been in affiliate marketing for a couple of years, just haven't found the success that you're looking for. So chances are you've been through a lot of different things. You've been through a lot of different programs, and you've got a lot of information in your head. That was us. I'd been through programs and had a lot of information. So as I started to go through some of the videos, I'm like, well, shoot, I know that. I don't need to watch this video. Wrong. Just because we think we know something and somebody is trying to show us something doesn't mean that we don't need to look at it with an open mind. A lot of us tend to think, and I'm guilty of this, I promise. Whenever I look at new video courses, I am one of those that look at the title of a video and go, well, shoot, I already know that. I don't need to watch this. Or I'll skim over it. I won't sit down and actually watch it. And you lose out on so much information. And what ends up happening is people go through and they kind of cherry pick a course. And you never know what it is when you do this that you're going to miss. You might find that missing piece that really is keeping you from achieving the success that you want to see. So for me, that was a big thing. And again, I learned that in this course that, hey, even though I know something, I still may want to watch somebody else's perspective or interpretation of it because it can be different. So no matter what course you go through or program that you get into, make sure that you go through it with a fine-tooth comb if you have to. Don't cherry pick. There's reasons why things are in certain places. So go through those things. You know, for me, it was very difficult to do that. When I found this program that we're talking about tonight, I am not one that likes sitting down and watching videos. That's why I cherry pick through things. Because I'm in the back of my mind, I'm thinking there's about a million other things I could be doing right now besides this. and I don't focus on the videos. And what I learned with the program that we're currently in is the gentleman that actually created the videos does an amazing job of keeping my attention. I can actually watch the videos and I'm learning. He's holding my attention. I'm like, all right, this is pretty awesome. This isn't something that I've really seen a lot of. Megan's comment from across the room, that's saying something. It is. It is. Because again, when I sit down and watch videos, there's about a million other things that go through my mind about what I could be doing. And I try to multitask. And like many of you, I probably got a video course in a little small corner of my screen up here while I'm doing 5 other things, sending out emails, building funnels, looking for other products, checking out affiliate dashboards. And what I've learned is with this new program that we have, if he can hold my attention, I'm sure there's other people out there that can benefit from this. And that's why we talk about it. But going back to what I opened up with, and you want to be able to take this product and you want to be able to promote it, right? So that you can make commissions off of it. How do you stand out from someone else? That's one of the great things as far as us being able to offer weekly lifetime coaching. That's part of the bonus that we offer to make our offer look sexier than someone else's, along with several other bonuses that we have, including a 24/7 messaging system that our students are able to use. We've got a Facebook group. Of course, everybody's got Facebook groups, right? But when I say this Facebook group is different, it has a lot of people in there that are successful at what we're trying to accomplish. And I've talked about this many a times. If you're looking to do something in the online space, whether it's affiliate marketing or whatever, find somebody that has the success that you want. Find somebody that has done the things successfully that you want to do. Maybe look for somebody that has that lifestyle that you are searching for and follow them. Okay? The Facebook group that we offer has just that. The group that Megan and I are with is comprised of 7 different coaches that collectively have amassed over $500,000 in commissions in just the last couple of years. So not only have we done it ourselves, but our other coaches have done it as well. They are a part of this group and they are in that Facebook group. They're part of that 24/7 messaging. They're part of that weekly lifetime coaching. And we haven't even gotten to the best part yet. The best part about the fact that we offer all this stuff as a bonus to the program that we promote is the fact that you can too. You can leverage our bonus package as you promote the same offer. Now, who does that? Who does that? Who is going to say, hey, here's a product, go promote this, and by the way, as a bonus, I'm going to do the coaching for you. You can go out and you can tell people that it comes with coaching that you don't have to do. You get to leverage that bonus. The other thing that you get to leverage are the results. Our students that come in through this program and a part of our bonus package are able to go from $0 to $10,000 in 90 days. And that's saying something. And it's not just 1 or 2 people that are doing that. We're on average getting 6 to 8 of our students every month hitting that 10K mark. Now, another big question that we get all of the time when people get started is, well, how do I promote this when I have no results? How can I talk about this if I have no results? And that's okay. There are ways to promote things. There are ways to talk about things. You can invite people and let them know that, hey, I'm just starting this journey. Come along with me on this journey and let's see what we can do together. There's ways to do that. You can also just phrase it as, hey, did you know it's possible to make X amount of dollars doing affiliate marketing? These are all great ways to promote products and to promote different things in the make money online niche. But what if you had a whole bank full of results that you could leverage as part of your bonus and show that students are getting the results that they're looking for? I know for me, whenever I first started, that would have been amazing to have something like that. Now, I'm not saying all of our posts should be results driven, because I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. I believe that results are important, but it gets to a certain point, to be honest with you, that people don't really care about your results. I've said it time and time again. Megan and I, we've got our trophies, our plaques, our diamond rings. We've got our accolades that in the success that we have had. But it gets to a certain point that people really don't care about that. I could have plaques hanging all over everywhere. It doesn't really matter. Because as I have talked about before, what really matters is what we can replicate for others. Yes, our business is fine. We're a multi-six-figure earner in this space, and that's wonderful. But if we can't replicate that with other people, then what good is it? And that is what we can show. Again, with our students that come in, all we ask is that they get the same resources that we've gotten. Once they do that, they're eligible for our bonus package that we have, like I said, which consists of weekly lifetime coaching, that 24/7 messaging group. And I can honestly say it's 24/7. The reason why I say that is because as our team, like I said, there's like 7 of us. There are a couple of our teammates, coaches, that are in different parts of the world. We're spread out all over the world. And so when it's nighttime for us, it's morning for them. So I can honestly say that we have a 24/7 messaging group where you can actually get questions and answers to your questions. Now, again, this isn't something that you see a lot. One other thing that you don't see a lot is, we're talking about bonuses as far as when you're offering something, okay, to make your offer look better than someone else's. And it doesn't matter what you're promoting. It doesn't matter what you're promoting. It doesn't, if you're in the health and fitness niche and you want to promote something, offer that one-on-one as a bonus to that, maybe that supplement or that program that you're working with. Again, a one-on-one is a very powerful thing, and I wish that Megan and I could still do one-on-ones. We have gotten past the point, and you will too. As you grow in your business, you will get to a point where you can't do one-on-ones, and the reason why is we don't have the time to do that. When you get so many people that you're helping, there's only 24 hours in a day. And so at a certain point, you won't be able to do one-on-ones. But as a beginner, that is one of the most powerful things that you can offer as a bonus to whatever it is that you're promoting. It doesn't matter. If you can offer that help and you're willing to get on calls with people and help them figure things out, it's a powerful tool. Very powerful. But the other kind of bonus that I want to talk about is a bonus that our 7-figure mentor is able to give on his program. And this is the program that we're talking about. This is the program that we promote. The fact that he is offering up, pausing for effect there, $100,000 in bonus money. Yeah, I said that. $100,000 in bonus money. So what that means is as you come into the program, you're learning how to do things. If you decide you want to promote his program, the same program that we're promoting, it's awesome. You have an opportunity to make $100,000 in bonus money. That's on top of the regular commissions that you would get for promoting the program. And again, that is not something that I have seen in any of the affiliate programs that we have been a part of. That is something very unique. But it's very powerful. It's a very powerful incentive for people because you can see as you make sales, these bonuses start to roll in. And again, a lot of our students are starting to see these. Because again, our goal for our students is to go from 0 to 10K in 90 days. All right, let's see here. Carolyn's got a question for me. Let me grab that real quick. All right. Carolyn says, I found the way one person explains something sometimes clicks with me better than someone else's explanation of a process. And I think she was talking about that when we were talking back about the videos, and not cherry picking through different things. It all comes down to different perspectives and different viewpoints. When you are going through different courses and different videos, whether you're learning from us or learning from somebody else, we all have different viewpoints. We all have different perspectives. That's what makes the ability to go online and promote, whether we're on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or wherever it might be, Pinterest even. You can see the exact same videos, the exact same content from 5 different people, and you're going to see 5 different audiences as well. This was something that I had to learn very, very early on. Hey, our brother Nathan Bokers is in the house. Wealth Made Simple. I think he's joining us from YouTube. He's on our YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us, Nathan. Let's go Warriors, definitely. And Carolyn said, "Yep." And we're talking about those different programs and stuff. So again, as you go through different things, you're going to find that people hit different audiences. They're going to resonate with different people. When we first started, that was a huge thing for me getting going. That was a big hurdle for me to get going with, was the fact that I was like, all right, I see all this content out there and it's great content. I love it. I love to see what it is. But when I see a piece of content, I look at that and I go, well, shoot, I wish I had done that. Why couldn't I have thought of that? That was a pretty good piece of content. Dang it. So I'd keep scrolling and I'd see another piece of content and dang it, why? Well, shoot, that's really good too. Why didn't I think of that? It seems so simple. Why didn't I think of that? Well, shoot, they already did it. All right, keep scrolling. But then what I found out was you don't have to reinvent the wheel when it comes to this whole online marketing and business stuff. It all goes back to, remember when I said find somebody that has the lifestyle that you want, has the success that you want? Follow them. If it's your mentor, that's awesome. Follow them. Don't reinvent the wheel. Don't think that you have to recreate everything. Because when you choose that person as your mentor, they should give you a ton of resources to get going, as we do with all of our students. Done for you social media posts. Done for you funnels. Done for you emails. The point is, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So if you see a piece of content that you like, recreate it. Recreate it. Very early on, when I was struggling with that, I got on a Zoom call with somebody who wound up being a mentor of mine. He was like, look, you don't have to sit here and put something new out that nobody's ever seen. If you don't know what kind of content to create. Go copy what I've done. Go look at my stuff and recreate that. I'm like, dude, are you sure? I don't want to steal your stuff. He's like, it's not. What do you think other people are doing out there? When they talk about trends, trend is something that everybody is doing. The same thing. So if you don't know what kind of content to create, I'm going to throw this offer out there. Go look at my content. Go look at our content that we have on TikTok, on Facebook. Recreate it. It's okay. That's how we got started. It's how I got started. It's how I was even able to hit the record button on a camera. Was because I knew that this piece of content had already been done. I didn't have to think about it. I just watched it, saw the words. I'm like, all right, I can do that. I just went and did it. So don't feel like you have to be alone in this at all. It all circles back around to support. And this was the big thing that we saw that was missing in a lot of different programs that Megan and I had been through, was support. So if any of you out there have been through a program before and you've gone through it and at the end of it you felt like you were on an island all by yourself, you had all this information and you're kind of like trying to drink from a fire hose or something because there's so much there, but you had nowhere to turn. You felt like you had no support. If you have felt like that, if you've been through a program like that, drop me a 2 in the comments and let me know. I'm not ashamed to admit it. We've been through several programs that we felt like that. We'd get through all of the course and everything. We'd get through all the videos and we'd be all jazzed and everything in the beginning because we were learning things. But then by the time we got done with it, we just didn't know what to do then. We didn't know who to reach out to. We had nobody to reach out to. We didn't have any support. So when we started with this program and we saw the amount of support that came with it, the fact that we could actually reach out to somebody and ask questions of. And we could actually reach out to the creator of this program and this course, and he would respond. I know, funny thought, right? The actual creator of a course would respond to a question. Because we'd been through so many different programs and we had tried to reach out to, the people that had created it or the people that had done the videos. And we never got responses from them. It was from somebody else. So when we joined this program and we started asking questions and we're like, look, hey, wow, the course creator is actually responding to us. He's in my DMs. He's in a group here and he's in a group here and I can reach out to him and he responds. That was amazing. Again, it comes back to that support. And I see a lot of 2s coming up on the screen here because I know that there's a lot of people out there that felt that same way. We weren't the only ones. But that's okay. That's why we like the program that we're in, because of that support. It's a big thing that is missing in a lot of different programs. Now, how many of you out there have been through different programs and you started to get things kind of going in your business? Like, all right, I learned how to do this, so I'm going to go over here today and I'm going to work on this. I'm going to create a funnel maybe. Maybe we'll talk about that. We learned what funnels are and how to create them. And so now today I'm going to sit down and I'm actually going to create a funnel. And we're going to see how this works. And then 3 weeks later, you're still working on that one stupid funnel that you can't get right. It's not working. How many of you been through that? If you have, drop me a 3 in the comments and let me know. How many of you have gone through a program and you learned something and then you turned around on the tech side to start to implement it and it seemed like it took you forever to actually get it accomplished? So long, in fact, that you lost interest in what it was that you were doing. Drop me a 3 in the comments and let me know. Because I guarantee you there's a lot of you. I was one of them. We get so jazzed up and energized about a program because we feel like we see the sales portion of it. We see the sales portion of it and we think, all right, this is what I need. And I'm going to get in there. And it's going to make all the difference in the world. And we're so excited and jazzed about it. And then it comes to maybe sitting down on that technical side of it after we've learned some stuff. We're trying to implement it. And we get hung up. Well, what color should this button be? Well, where does this link go to? Well, why doesn't that work? And then we start to lose that excitement and that jazz. And we start to feel negative about things. Then the next thing you know, we're looking for something else. We're looking for something else that's going to be that new thing that's going to make us all excited and jazzed again. So I know that a lot of people suffer with the tech issues. A lot of people out there want to start an online business, but they lack the tech skills to do this. And maybe you feel like, well, I'm not very tech savvy, so I can't get into this. If that's you, if you feel like, I can't start an online business because I'm just not that tech savvy. I'm not good with computers. Drop me a 5 in the comments if that's you. Drop me a 5 if that's you. I'm just not good at computers, so I just don't know that I can do this online business thing. I want to do one. I want to make it work, but I just don't think I can because I'm just not that good at computers. Well, what if I told you that part of the program that we promote is 90% done for you. Yes, for those in the back of the room that didn't hear, 90% done for you. And what that means is, you know, those tricky funnels and all that tech stuff and all the computer stuff that we feel like we're not very good at, that's set up for you. You have a 7-figure tech team that sets up all of that stuff for you. Gives you a funnel, gives you an email autoresponder, all of it set up for you, ready to go. So now, yes, we still want you to learn. We still expect you to go through the program and learn how to do these things. But while you're learning, you can be earning because the tech stuff's already set up for you. And you're ready to go so you can start promoting and you start earning money. As opposed to those other programs where I had to spend so many days learning and then I had to spend weeks, maybe sometimes even months, putting it together before I could even start to promote something because my tech side didn't work. 90% done for you. You still got to do 10%. There's still a little bit you have to do, but it's not much. So this is why it's so important that we talk with people. And I think a big part of why our students are seeing the results that they're seeing is, again, because of a lot of the support aspects of it. But this 90% done for you, they have a functioning business ready to go for them when they sign on. You couple that with the ability to learn what it is that was done for you, which we expect that. We want you to learn, right? I can hand you the keys to a business, but if you don't know how it operates, it's not going to be sustainable. It's not going to work. Carolyn writes, the extra support you guys offer is phenomenal. And I'm not in the program yet. That says a lot because you guys didn't have to help me, but you always do. I love that. I love that comment, Carolyn, and I appreciate that so much. And one of the big things that we talk about a lot is you have to be willing to help people in this industry. I don't care whether you're in the make money online niche or whatever niche that you're in. If you can figure out how to help people and not worry about the money part of things, you will be successful and you will go far. You have to be willing to help people. And like Carolyn was just talking about, the support is a huge reason why our students see the results that they're seeing. You know, we just had, I just saw another one of our posts today where we've got 2 students that just hit 6K in commissions on their way to that 10K, both each hitting 6K. Going from 0 to 6K, they're well on their way to that 10K. This is the type of results that we want our students to see and we expect our students to see because that's what we are here for. We are here to help our students. That same support that Carolyn was talking about, we do that with our students through that weekly lifetime coaching, through that 24/7 messaging that we have available to people. Again, the results for me and for the rest of our coaches and what we have done is not important. The fact that we want to see our students succeed and the fact that we can replicate the results that we have seen in our students, that's what separates us from others. That's what makes the products that we promote sexier than something else. Because not only have we been successful with it, we've been able to take other people, join the program, and help them to get the same successes. And that's what you want to find when you're looking for a coach, a mentor, or a program to get started with in this industry. I really wish that something like this would have been available when Megan and I got started. Who knows where we would be? We'd probably already be at that 7-figure mark that we look after and is a goal of ours in the future. The amount of support that we're talking about here. And again, I see a lot of you guys, you know, I see the 2s, the 3s, the 5s. I know that people are going through these same things. We went through them. When you join somebody that has the success that you're looking for, like we talk about, and that's what you want to covet, is that finding a mentor that has that success, that lifestyle that you're looking for, the big advantage to that is you get to pass up all the roadblocks and the bumps in the road that they went through. We just had one of our coaching calls yesterday, and, being able to help, we had like 40 something students, I think, in there on the coaching call at one point in time. And to be able to have questions asked me like, hey, yeah, I've been down that road. Here's what's going to happen if you go down that road. Here's the road that you need to go down. Let's avoid that pitfall there that you're getting ready to hit. Having somebody that's been through those steps and been through, the failures, the road bumps, the blocks in the road, whatever it might be, is nice because you can then avoid those same things. And again, this is not the kind of support that you see in a lot of programs. Again, Megan and I, we've been through a lot of programs. We've invested in several different ones so we could figure out what's our next step. And I promise you, some of those programs we've gotten into and go, what did we just get into? What the heck is this? Nothing like what we thought it was. But that's okay. Sometimes you do get into those programs just to go, hey, I've learned what not to do here. All right, Mark Christie asks, is there a step-by-step guide somewhere that you can use to get started, and is there a minimum amount of money that you need to get started? All right, so as far as step-by-step, yes, there are guides out there. The programs that we talk about, they have step-by-steps along with the 90% done for you where the tech side's built out for you and stuff like that. One of the best places to get started is if you are not already in one of our Facebook groups. I think that message comes from Facebook. So, Mark, I don't know if you are on my personal page, but we've also got a Facebook group, which is Affiliate Income Secrets and Strategies with Megan and Ryan Hobbs. Make sure that you join that Facebook group. That's a great place to get started. I hear Megan on the other side of the room. She answers the questions. So when you go to check out our Facebook group, there are 3 membership questions that are asked. Make sure that you answer those questions because we do have an automated service that actually approves those requests. And if you don't answer the questions, it won't let you in. As far as a minimum amount of money that you need to get started with, that is a good question, and it differs for different people. It depends on what your goals are and what you're trying to achieve and what kind of time frame you're looking at, all right? And I'll explain that. So, we get all the time a lot of people that, I'm going to use the word freebie. They try to freebie their way through everything, and I understand the fact that people may not have a lot of money to invest to get started, and that's okay, all right? You can Google search, you can YouTube, you can watch all kinds of different stuff on the internet. But the problem of it is you don't really have a good roadmap then at that point of what it is that you need to do, okay? You can purchase a course. There are tons of courses out there. I've seen them anywhere from a couple $100s to several thousands of dollars, okay? And a course is a great way to get started as well. The issue with a course, and we've seen it time and time again, you're going to get a lot of information. You're going to have paid for a lot of information. You're going to watch video after video, and there may even be a little bit of a roadmap in there that says what you need to do and the steps that you need to take. But the problem is most of those courses, again, don't come with the support. And the support is really what's important. I've seen so many people go through course after course after course and change and go, well, maybe this one will work. Well, maybe that one will work. Well, maybe the course information is mostly the same. All right. It's going to tell you that you need a niche, you need a product, you need a sales funnel, you need an email sequence, and you need to be able to drive traffic. But when you have questions and you struggle with any one of those 5 tasks, not having that support to be able to reach out to somebody is important. And that's why we talk about the support that we have here. Okay? So again, depending on where you're at, what your goals are, and what you're trying to achieve, the price points are different. And again, I'm going to go back to the fact that I know that there are people out there, when we first started putting our stuff out on TikTok and we first started doing our first TikTok lives, it was one of those things where if you're looking to try to figure out how to make money online, there's not a lot of people out there that are doing that and they got a bank account full of cash. I understand that. There's a reason why you're trying to learn how to make money online. Probably because you need more money. You want to make more money. It's understandable. You know, for our situation, when we got started, I'd lost my job. I'd lost my 9 to 5. And I had decided I didn't want to go back to working for somebody else. I wanted to try something different. I'd seen all these people doing this stuff. I was one of those mindless people that would just scroll on TikTok and see person after person talk about how they're making a great living online, wonderful income, and they're able to spend all their time with their family and travel. And I'm like, I want that. Why am I stuck at a desk? Why am I stuck working for somebody else? I got to ask to take time off. That guy there, he's making $50,000 a month, and he don't have to ask anybody to go anywhere. He do what he wants to. Why can't I do that? So when I did lose my job, I decided I didn't want to do that anymore. I wanted to try to figure out how this guy can do this. Surely if he could do it, I could do it. You know, and I kept looking at all these different people going, well, they're no different than me. They've got family. They got kids. They figured it out. Well, first of all, is it real? Is it legit? That was my first question. Does this actually work? So I did a little research and tried to figure out, okay, yeah, there's people out there that actually do this. And they do it well, and they make money at it. All right, awesome. Check. Number 1, crossed off the list. Now, how do I do it? Surely, if these people that I'm seeing on here can do it, surely I can. I'm not dumb. I can figure this out. It's just a matter of learning the information. Then we quickly learned, you know, again, I'd been without a job for several months when we found affiliate marketing. You know, we tried drop shipping at first, and, you know, for the first few months, that was, we'll just say mistake number 1. We made sales. Megan over in the corner. That was a lesson learned, not necessarily a mistake, and I agree with her. Dropshipping is a wonderful business model, and people make a lot of money at it. But the problem of it is you got to have a lot of money to get going with it. You got to have a lot of capital to get started with that. I didn't have that, so it didn't work for us. So by the time that I figured out what affiliate marketing was, I'd been without a job for almost 5 months. Like, all right, well, how do I start this? And I don't have a whole lot of money. All right. So I joined a program that was low cost entry. I'm like, all right, cool. A few days into it, boom, hit with a several $1,000 price tag to continue on. What? How am I going to do that? And it was a part of, I'd already been through some of the journey, and I already realized that I needed to kind of change my mindset a little bit on how to do things. And I was changing. I was learning things. And so when I got hit with that couple $1,000 for training and to continue on, yeah, the air was taken out of me a little bit. The excitement was taken out because I wasn't sure if I could do that. But then I started to implement some of the stuff that I had learned in the beginning as far as changing my mindset, figuring out, all right, how can I afford this? What are ways that we can do this? And so Megan and I, we got creative, and we did something that probably a lot of you would say, oh, no, you can't do that because for 40 years, this is the way I was taught. But basically, I took money out of a retirement account. Oh, no, Ryan, you can't do that. Don't do that. That's for retirement. When you retire, and you got to have money, right? That's what I was taught for 40 years. That's what you need to do. But what I was learning was, you know what? Money is a tool. And it does no good until it is used. And so it took me a minute to kind of wrap my mind around that. And I'm sure some of you out there are struggling trying to figure out what I just said. And that's okay. It's part of the growing and the growth of this and the learning and the mindset stuff. But Megan and I that's what we decided to do. So all right, we're going to do this. We really think that this will work. And we're going to do this. And so we borrowed money from my retirement account, took a few $1,000s out, invested it. Now, 2 years later, we're sitting here with a multi-six-figure online business. We have the freedoms that we want. We have the time to do what we want. We travel more. I spend more time with my kids. We're able to do the things that we want to when we want to. I don't have to ask anybody to go on vacation. I don't have to check to see if I have enough vacation time. So now I ask you, do you think it was a smart move to take a few $1,000s out of a retirement account to invest in learning high income skills that would provide us with a multi-six-figure income? I think so. I think it was a good decision. Now, the difference between going through some of this stuff, now as opposed to then, there was a lot of work involved along that path. And I think that a lot of people underestimate the amount of work that it takes to be successful with this. I think that's why there are a lot of people that do fail. Carla Lovelace says, I did the same, talking about taking money from a retirement. And she goes, yes, but need the support. Well, Carla, I completely understand. It's, again, support is a big factor to that. And I want to circle back around to that. But we continue on and we talk about making these changes and the amount of work that it takes to do this. A lot of people look at what we do. They see an 8 to 15 second video on TikTok and they think, well, shoot, if that's all they got to do this, I can do that. Because promise you, I was there. I thought, well, shoot, I can do that, right? We didn't understand all of the other things that it takes to be successful in this business. And again, it comes back to that support. And I'm going to circle back to Carla's response. But first, I want to throw Amber. She's one of our students up there. She said, use the credit card. And I understand that too. We've done that as well. You learn to figure out how to make things work. I talked about this on Monday as far as learning how to go from I can't afford something to how can I afford something. And that's a big part of why people succeed. If you can make that transition, if you can change that mindset and get into that, how can I do this? There's your first step, and it will help tremendously. But back to that support thing. If you guys are here and you've been listening to what I've been talking about tonight, we've talked about the program. I know I've asked for some responses, if you felt this way or if you felt that way, and I know that there's a lot of you out there that have tonight, and that's awesome. I love it. Now, if you guys are interested in finding out more about the program that we talk about, because our hour is just about over with, but if you would like to know more about the program that has all this amazing support, along with all the bonuses, and how our students are going from 0 to 10K in 90 days, drop me a hashtag #EarnWithMegan&Ryan in the comments. Hashtag #EarnWithMegan&Ryan in the comments, and we will reach out to you with the details on how to do this. We will personally send you a message on how you can take advantage of this program, the bonuses that we're offering, again, including weekly lifetime coaching, 24/7 messaging, that Facebook group, along with the ability to leverage the results that our students are getting so that you can use that to promote as well. And again, to have that support that so many people are missing when they try to get into this. So again, if you want more information about this program, our bonus package, and again, this 7-figure mentor of ours that's offering that $100,000 bonus, cash bonus, as part of this program as well, drop us that hashtag #EarnWithMegan&Ryan, and we will reach out to you personally with the details. I promise you, this is not something that you'll want to sleep on. We have seen so many people over the last couple of years like, hey, Ryan, Megan, man, I've been following you since, you guys started. Seen you guys do so much. It's wonderful. Proud of you guys. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I like that. So where are you at in all this? What have you done in all this? Oh, man, I just haven't gotten started yet. I'm like, So you realize what we've done in 2 years? Have you thought about where you would be if you weren't sitting on the sidelines watching us play the game? Get in the game. Get off the sidelines. Get off the bench. Stop watching everybody else go for and get the things that you want. Stop watching everybody else be able to fire their boss. Stop watching everybody else be able to take whatever vacations they want when they want. And start taking action to figure out how you can do the same. Now, I get it. This isn't for everybody, and that's okay. That's okay. Some people, they love their 9 to 5, and I don't have a problem with that. If you love what you do, that's awesome. Maybe you just want a little extra income. Maybe you want to supplement the income that you currently have, and that's okay. Maybe that supplemental income from a side gig will help you travel more or do more for your kids. You know, I know for me, kids are in sports. Sometimes that gets expensive, and I hate telling the kids that, no, we can't get that because we can't afford it. I want to be able to provide for my kids whatever it is that they need to be successful. And I know that this online business and what we have done in the last couple of years has provided us with that opportunity, not only to do that, but to be able to travel more and spend more time with them. And for those of you that have had children and know this, you know, they're not little long. They grow up so fast. And so if you're one of those people that misses your kids' soccer games or softball games or school events because you've got to work, drop us that hashtag Earn with Megan and Ryan, and we can get you the details on how maybe you can spend a little bit more time with your family. Watch your kids grow up. Do the things that you want to do. All right. Now, again, we are simulcast to our following on TikTok, and I know we've got some questions in there. I don't know, Megan, are you still in there? All right. Okay.
They're not ignoring our messages. They don't use WhatsApp.
Okay. Okay. So if you're seeing something on TikTok about WhatsApp or crypto or anything like that, we do have imposter accounts out there that take our videos, take our photos and stuff and open up new accounts. Megan and I, we do not do anything with WhatsApp. We do not do anything with crypto. The best thing that I can tell the folks that are watching us on TikTok, hop over to Facebook, find me. I'm Ryan Hobbs. You can search me up. You can also find our group, Affiliate Income Secrets and Strategies with Megan and Ryan. Okay. Those are great ways to check us out. If you click on the links that are in our profile, you can also direct message me. You can go to www.meganandryan.com/links, and you can actually send me a direct message as well. So again, we chat more with and talk more directly with direct messages on Facebook, okay, than we do a lot with TikTok. We appreciate TikTok. We still do our lives. We still do our posts and things like that. But again, if you really want to reach out to us, and for those of you that have reached out and talked with us and, you know, left me the hashtag Earn with Megan and Ryan, we will be reaching out to you. Megan is kind of working on some of those comments, and we will reach out to you guys. But one of the best ways really to communicate with us and talk with us is over on our Facebook. You know, we've got a couple of different pages and profiles and groups that we have. So again, that's where we do a lot of our broadcasts and where we got a lot of our comments coming in from tonight. So let's see here. I know I saw another comment. Let's see. Passively living. The support is unreal. 4K in a day. That's what this program does. Yeah, exactly. I know we got a few of them. Hey, I don't know if Karen's still in here, but awesome to see you in there. She's over on TikTok. Best program I have seen in my 13 years online. So again, do what? That's okay. That's okay. Megan said she turned the live into a coaching. That's all right. You know, that's what it's about. You know, again, that's why we do this. We do the Megan and Ryan Power Hour every Monday and Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. And it's for you guys. It's so we can talk about this stuff. So we can help you guys in your business and figure things out. So again, we've already talked a lot tonight about people that are in certain situations and feel a certain way. And it's not that I'm not a psychic. I don't have the old ESP. These are things that we went through. These are struggles that we went through. So we know that there are other people out there with those struggles. And we adamantly believe in what we do and how we do it to be able to help others. So I know that there's a lot of people out there that have these issues, that have hit these roadblocks, that are in that valley of despair. If anybody has been in this business any length at all, you know what I'm talking about the valley of despair. And we've been through it a few times. It happens. But having the right support, the right path to follow, is key to success with this. I'm 100% positive with that. You have to have support. You got to be able to reach out, and you got to be able to talk to people. When we get on our coaching calls, first thing we do when we get on coaching calls, all right, who's got questions? We want questions. Because we know that the people that are truly working in their business have questions. And if you've tried this, tried to get started in an online business or affiliate marketing, and you haven't asked questions, I'm almost 100% positive that you haven't seen the success that you're looking for. As we tell our students, if you're not asking questions, you're not working in your business. And I have had people say, well, I just don't have any questions. I just don't have any questions. So are you actually working in your business? Because I promise you, even now for us, 2.5 years into this, I have questions daily. Because as I continue to progress and do things in my business, I have questions. Now, if I wasn't doing anything but sitting on the couch eating bonbons and watching Netflix, I probably wouldn't have any questions. People that are working in their business will have questions, and again, that's what the support comes in for. You have to be able to ask those questions, and you have to have a place to go ask those questions. That's why we have our groups. That's why we have our pages. You know, our Facebook group is an excellent place for people to come in and ask questions. Megan just did again. Answer the questions. If you ask to join the Facebook group, again, it's Affiliate Income Secrets and Strategies with Megan and Ryan Hobbs. If you ask to join that group, make sure that you answer the 3 membership questions, because we do have an automated service. If you don't answer those questions, it won't let you in. Okay. All right. Let me see here. I've got a couple of comments I want to throw up here. Justin, third power hour, keep talking myself out of taking the jump. Need to stop and just take the leap. All right, Justin, if you're still here, so this is your third power hour. Awesome. I appreciate you joining us. I appreciate your support. Let me ask you this, Justin. How long, and be honest with me, how long have you been looking at this? How long have you been stepping out on the ledge there and looking over and just haven't made that jump yet? Let me know. Be honest with me. How long have you been doing it? All right. Let's see here. Do you have a certain time for coaching calls? Yes, we do. But we also change some of that stuff up too. So we know that people still have jobs, and so you can't always make the calls. So we have people that have full-time jobs, and we work that out. All right. As far as like changing times and things like that, or just getting on a call with you when you need to sometimes. All right. So that is fluid as well. All right. Let's see here. Justin back. How in-depth is the coaching? How often can we message with questions? You can message all you want. Like I said, the messaging group is open 24/7, and I promise you, it is active 24/7. There are times where I've had to actually turn off the messaging or mute it, for me to get a couple hours of sleep. So it is active all the time. As far as in-depth the coaching goes, Justin, it is as in-depth as you need. Just yesterday on our coaching call, we actually dove into like 3 or 4 different people's TikTok accounts and Facebook accounts and did audits on them, along with just questions of, creating content and things like that. So the coaching, and I don't know how long the coaching call was yesterday. I had to actually hop off of there and let the other coaches take it because we had to get to a doctor's appointment. But there are times when our coaching calls will go 3 hours. As long as people have questions, we stay in those coaching calls until all the questions have been asked and answered. Okay? And all of the calls are recorded. All right, so you do have access to them. A lot of times, if you need something particular to be worked on, like say coaching call is coming up tomorrow and you got something that you need, help with, you want a review on something or whatever, you can send that information to us and we'll actually go ahead and get the review done and then have the information for you on the call. So again, the coaching calls are as in depth as our students with their questions are. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, Justin, started looking a year ago when I got hurt at work. All right. Yeah, that's what he said. Megan just said, a year? Here's what I have for you, Justin. I know that it's scary in taking that leap and taking that step. For me, it was super scary for the fact that I had actually lost my job. I wasn't working still when I decided to try to do this. And so all those questions that I know are going through your mind. Can this work for me? Will this actually work? Can I actually make money with this? All of those questions, I had those same questions going through my mind. Now, Justin, I don't know if you have a family or not. I do. We've got 3 kids. We've got one more on the way, which will make it 4. At the time, we had 3 kids when I lost my job. So there was a family of 5 here. I had all the responsibilities of a father of 3 children, a family of 5, the house, the vehicles, everything. Trying to figure out what in the world it was that I was going to do. And all those thoughts that I just mentioned off. Will this work? Can people actually do this? Will it make a difference? I mean, I've seen people make money online and get a check for 2 cents. Well, buddy, that won't help me. I can't live off of 2 cents and feed my family. But I promise you, when I lost my job, we talked about it as, unfortunately, I had lost my job. Now we look back at it and we say, I fortunately lost my job because it was the best thing that ever happened, because it put me in that mindset of I wanted to do something different. It gave me that opportunity to. Had I not lost my job, I would have just kept trucking along doing the same thing that I'd been doing and always wondered in the back of my head, man, I think there's something better for me out there, but I don't know how to do it or go about doing it. We have seen so many people follow us. And I mentioned this earlier. And Justin, again, I'm talking directly to you, my friend. Let me give you a little bit of a time frame for how things worked out for us. Okay. So when we started our affiliate marketing business, we wanted to be able to make a couple $1,000s a month, because that's basically what I lost in income when I lost my job. Within 3 months, we hit our first $5,000 month. Now, when we first got started, I saw people that were talking about making $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month. I thought, whoa, wow, that's unbelievable. And really, at the time, it was unbelievable. I didn't believe them because I didn't think it was possible. But when we hit 5K in just 3 months, the wheels started to turn. I started, wow, that's good. Yes, 5K, $5,000 in 3 months. So we blew past that 2,000 that I wanted. I'm like, all right, cool. How can we do this? Then we hit our first 10 and 15K months. Within 8 months of getting started, we hit 6 figures with this. Now, there's a lot of you out there. Maybe you make 6 figures in what you do. Maybe you're 9 to 5, or you have your own business and you do 6 figures in your, and that's awesome. I'd never, ever gotten close to making that in a year. The highest I was ever paid was something like $36,000 or $38,000 in a year. And here it was in 8 months. We hit 6 figures. So we're not talking about just replacing an income that I lost from a 9 to 5. We're talking about life-changing income. It gave us the ability to do things that I never thought possible. Megan and I are making plans for things that at one point in time just seemed like a pipe dream. But now they're reality. No longer dreaming, We're making plans, real plans to do things, not only in our business, but for our family and for our future. And so I give you that timeline, Justin, because I want you to know what's possible. And now I work with people now, part of our coaches, that make $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 months on a regular basis. Again, I spoke of this earlier. We're looking to scale our multi-six-figure to a seven-figure business. Now, a couple of years ago, that would have just seemed like impossible. But as we've gone through it the last couple of years, it's made an amazing difference, not only in my mindset, but that lifestyle that we wanted to get. So again, I'm not telling you this to gloat, to brag, or anything else. I want you to know where you could be if you decide to go ahead and take that step. And I know that it's scary. I know that there's questions, and that's okay. You're going to have questions. You'll continue to have questions. But just know where you could be in another year from now. Just think about those possibilities. So again, I'm happy to hop on a call with you and chat with you more about things if you want to. Like I said, if you've dropped that hashtag Earn with Megan and Ryan here in the messages, I'll be glad to chat with you. We'll reach out and get you some details. All right, Carla's got a question here. What part of affiliate marketing were you doing to make the 5K month? Funnel, TikTok videos. So we actually had a funnel. We were promoting a particular course at the time, a high ticket course, and we were doing TikTok. So that was all we were doing. When we first started out, we, like many others, tried to promote on a bunch of different platforms. We were trying to do YouTube. We were trying to do TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and all these different things. And we quickly learned not to do that. We quickly learned to scale it back and do one product and one platform. And then once we figured out how that works, then we could grow. And that's exactly what we did. And that's what we recommend for all of our students. So we had one product. We had our funnel. We had one platform, which was TikTok. And that was super scary for me because I did not want to get behind the camera. I did not want to record anything. As a matter of fact, anytime it came to actually recording a video, nobody could be around. I would do them in my basement. I had to make sure that everybody knew that I was going to record a video and everybody stay out of the basement. Nobody could come down. I went so far as I installed a smart light bulb at the top of our stairs that I could turn red whenever I was recording so that nobody would come downstairs because I didn't want anybody to see me. I didn't want to get in front of the camera. I was scared, to be honest. I thought about, well, what are people going to say? Who's going to want to listen to me? Had all these same thoughts I guarantee that a lot of you have felt. As a matter of fact, if you have felt any of this stuff as far as being shy behind the camera or thinking about, well, there's nothing I've got to say that anybody wants to hear, drop me a 6 in the comments. Let me know. Because I guarantee you there's a few of you out there. I have found a lot of you that really resonate with how I have felt through my journey. So drop me a 6 in the comments if you have felt to the point where you didn't want to get on camera. Or you felt that you didn't have anything to offer anybody. I promise you, we all start in the same spot. We all start with 0 followers. We all start with 0 experience behind a camera. We all start with that thought of, I've got 0 to offer anybody. But given the proper information, the proper roadmap, the proper support, I truly believe anybody can do this and be successful with it. Now, again, it does take work. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that this is a get-rich-quick thing and, hey, come join me and you'll be a millionaire next week. Okay, so if that's what you're looking for, you're in the wrong spot. But I can promise you, if you're willing to get the resources, put the work in, attend the coaching calls, ask your questions when you have them, put the work in, you can be successful with this. And I promise you, there is information that you have that other people will want to see. I talked a little bit about this on Monday night. You know, I know that it doesn't seem like this, but I am a huge introvert. Still am. Even though I may look comfortable standing here behind the camera, I do get comfortable here. When I can talk about my business and what I do when I'm helping other people, and when I'm helping other people, I have no problem standing here in front of this camera and talking. I'll talk for days, actually. But I am a huge introvert. When I go out in public, I always joke about this, because if you've ever seen that person at a wedding that's in the back corner of the room, sitting at a table with their head down, praying to God that nobody makes eye contact with them, that was probably me, because I still do it to this day. Megan just said, I hate going to weddings with you. I know, because I don't know what to talk to people about. I'm the person that, even going through the grocery store, if I see somebody that I even know, a lot of times I'll duck down another aisle because I don't know what to talk to them about. I don't want to talk about the weather. I don't want to talk about silly little, just small chat stuff. If I can talk about this, if I can talk about how to help others, I'm all in. And so I know that some of you may feel the same way about being an introvert and figuring out how in the world can you get behind a camera and do these things. I promise you, once you do them enough, you will get comfortable with it. You do have a message that you can share with others. Sharing your story is huge. You know, I was a guy, I was a dad and a husband that lost my job. I felt, well, that's not much of a story. I've seen guys out here that were drug addicts and were in jail and all this other stuff, and were homeless, and, you know, and I'm like, I can't compete with that story. But my story is my story. And the thing of it is my story, there's a lot of people out there that resonate with my story, with who I am. And I promise you, you have an audience out there waiting for you. You just don't know it yet. But again, given the right guidance, the right path, the right skill set, the right support, you can find that audience. You can go from zero, just like we were, to a following of people that will watch you, that will talk with you, and that you can help. But you have to be able to be willing to take that action. You will also have to be willing to get a little bit uncomfortable. We always say, be comfortable. What is it? Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Because as you start out with, like we talked about, some of these things, they're nerve-wracking, and I get that. All right, let's see. I got a couple of comments on here. I got a whole lot of sixes there, so I know that there's a lot of people out there that kind of felt that way. Carolyn says, still learning, still trying, and that's okay. You know what? We're still learning. We're still trying. I promise you, there is no finish line when it comes to starting this business. A lot of people say, well, you know, I'm going to get there. I'll be there. And I even at one point in time thought that, you know, there would be a kind of an end of the road type of thing. Once we get to a certain point, it'd be all good. We're great. The end of the road is always changing. The goals are always changing. If you don't change your goals, you're never going to grow, right? And so there is no end of the road. We're constantly learning. So Carolyn, I appreciate that comment. Still learning and still trying. Carla says, this is my first time to be with you. You have answered sit for me. Awesome. Thank you so much, Carla. I appreciate you being here. And again, we do this every Monday and Wednesday night. We'll definitely reach out to you, give you some more details. At this point, the power hour has gone to an hour and a half. I think I did the same thing on Monday. So at this point, I think I'm gonna jump off here. I got a couple other comments I want to get. Justin, he's still with us. He said, I can run into a burning building, but small talk is what makes me uncomfortable. I hear you, Justin. It doesn't. So I'm going to guess, Justin, that you are a firefighter. I worked for the city fire department for over 15 years. I was actually an IT guy for our city fire department for over 15 years. So Firefighters definitely have a special place in my heart. I still have a lot of what I consider brothers and sisters that are still on the department and keep up with them continually. So awesome thing. But yeah, I get it. The small talk, it makes me so uncomfortable. I hate talking about the dang weather. People want to talk about the weather. It's like, it is what it is. It's going to do what it's going to do. That's it. Why do we need to talk about it? Anyway, well, I won't go down that road. All right, Karen, continual learning is key. Yeah, definitely. So, all right, well, thank you guys so much for being here. Again, hopefully you guys got some value out of this. Hopefully you will join us on our next Power Hour. It will be this next Monday evening, 8 p.m. Central Time. We do them every Monday and Wednesday night. We'll see if Megan will be joining with us on the next one or not. If you happen to be watching this on a replay, feel free to drop us a hashtag replay. And if you're watching on a replay and you've got any questions or comments about anything that I've talked about tonight, feel free to drop those comments. We do go back and we check those. And again, if you guys want more details and you haven't already, drop that hashtag Earn with Megan and Ryan. We will definitely reach out to you with the details. Thank you guys for spending your Wednesday evening with me here. And we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks a lot and have a great night.